this is Anand and thanks for coming back to my channel. In this video, we will talk about precision, accuracy and significant figures. Let's start with precision and accuracy. In our daily life, we use these two words quite interchangeably. That means we do not differentiate between precision and accuracy, and usually we use these two words to convey the same idea, that is perfection of something. Okay. But in the field of science, the difference between precision and accuracy is huge. Let's understand what is the difference between these two terms. To understand it, I am giving you an example. Suppose I want to measure the mass of my body using a weighing machine. To do this, I stood on it and it gave me a reading of 73 kilograms. Okay. I stood on a weighing machine and it gave me a reading of 73 kilograms. Clear? So there is a weighing machine here. I stood on it. It gave me a reading of 73 kilograms. Now, I repeated my measurement again and again for 4 more times. Okay, the next time it gave me a reading of 71 kilograms. The very next time it gave me a reading of 74 kilograms, then 77 kilograms, and then 67 kilograms. Ideally, the machine should have shown me the same reading again and again, equal to the true value of my mass. The true value, the actual value of the mass of my body is 69 kilograms. Okay, so ideally, this machine should have given me this reading every time I stood on it. But ideal things never happen. There is always some amount of error associated with any measuring process. We will talk about errors in some separate video. Here, our aim is to understand the difference between precision and accuracy. So, I stood on the machine. It gave me for 5 times. I stood on the machine for 5 times, and it gave me, the first time it gave me a reading of this, second time this, third this, fourth this, and fifth this. Forget the true value. For the time being, just forget the true value, that is 69 kilograms. Okay, we call this as true value or actual value. You may also call it actual value. Okay, actual value. So, are the results of our individual measurements close to each other? Are these values close to each other? No, these values are not close to each other. They are somewhat spread out. They are somewhat scattered. They are not close to each other. So we will say that our measurements are not precise. This set of measurement is not precise. So what precision means? Precision means when we are measuring the same true value of a physical quantity. The physical quantity in this case is mass, and the true value is 69 kilograms. Okay. When we are measuring the same true value of a physical quantity again and again, then how close the result of our individual measurements are to each other. Okay, how much in agreement they are with each other. That this idea refers to precision. The closer our measured values are to each other, the more is the precision. The far they are from each other, or you can say the more scattered our measured values are, the less is the precision. Clear? So precision has nothing to do with how close or far your measured value are with the true value. If you are measuring the same true value of a physical quantity again and again, that too under similar conditions, right? When I say similar conditions, I actually mean conditions like pressure, temperature, humidity, okay, vibration present in the surrounding. Okay, these things also should be the same while taking measurements, okay, of the same physical quantity, the same true value of the physical quantity. While measuring the same true value of a physical quantity again and again, how close our measured values are to each other. If they are very close to each other, our measurement, the set of measurements are very precise. The farther they are from each other, the less precise we are. Clear? Now, let's come to accuracy. Accuracy, the definition of accuracy is even more simple. It says, when you are taking a measurement, how close you are to the actual value. This is the actual value and this is the measured value. How close your measured value is to the true value or the actual value. The closer you are to the true value, the more accurate you are. The farther you are from the true value, the less accurate you are. Clear? To further solidify our concept, let me give you another example. Okay. Then we will move to significant figures. I can give it here. Okay. So let's play a game. I'm giving you 5 chances to hit the center of this dartboard. There are 3 dartboards, and say there are 3 candidates also. There are 3 players also. Okay. Now, in the first 5 attempt, the first time you hit here, the second time you hit here, the third time you hit here, the fourth time you hit here, the fifth time you hit here. So you can compare this situation, this game, with the actual measurement situation. Okay. Imagine that you are taking a measurement. Then if you hit here, your measured value is true value, equals to the true value. The farther you are from the center, the farther you are from the true value. That means the less accurate you are. Okay. So here we made 5 attempts to measure the same true value. In our previous case, the true value was 69 kilograms. Okay. While measuring the same true value, we made 5 attempts. That means we hit the dart 5 times, and it hit here, 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 and here. Are they far from each other? This value, this value, this value, this value, and this value. These values are quite far from each other. They are spread out. They are spread out. Okay. These values are far from each other. You can say that the values you are getting are quite scattered. So this time you are not precise. Are you accurate? Let's see. This value is far from the true value. See, this value is far from the true value. So this measurement is not accurate. This measurement too is not accurate because this 2 is far from the true value. This is the true value and this is the measured value. MV, measured value, TV, true value. This measurement too is not accurate, neither this, neither this. So none of the measurements are accurate. Neither this set of measurement is precise. Let's consider another possible situation where you aimed the center of the dartboard 5 times, and this time, first time you hit here, second time you hit here, third time you hit here, fourth, fifth. This time, the individual measured value you are getting are quite close to each other. Okay. So we can say that you are precise. This set of measurement is precise because they are close to each other. No matter whether they are also close to the true value or not, it doesn't matter at all. A set of measurement can be precise even being far from the true value. Okay, for precision, for a set of measurement to be precise, the important thing is that the individual values should be close to each other, and these values are close to each other. So this time we are precise. Are we accurate also? No. Why? Because our individual measured values, each of these values are quite far from the true value. So this time we are precise but not accurate. Precise because our individual measured values are very close to each other, and not accurate. None of the measured value is accurate because each value is far from the true value. Okay. Now let's consider the third possible situation where you aimed the dartboard, the center of the dartboard again, and this time you hit here, here, here. This is the true value. Okay. Here, here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Now this time, are these individual values close to each other? Yes. So we are precise. Are these individual values also close to the true value? Yes. So we are accurate as well. So here we are neither precise nor accurate. Here we are precise but not accurate. Here we are precise as well as accurate. That's it.